Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Alpine. We're at 989 North Deer Crest Lane. New construction. Got the camera pushed out about 120 feet. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So I'm not positive yet if we're to the city line. I pushed it out. My camera hit as far as I could get it, but once I go through a couple tight turns, I can't always get it pushed out all the way to the city line. I say I'm not sure because there's an area where it looks like I might have gone into the city line. I'll show you where that is. There should be an access point every 50 feet with this new construction, unless for some reason that's not required in this area, but typically an access point is required every 50 feet. That way you don't run into this issue where you can't access part of the line. I would recommend finding out from the builder where those other access points are, if they exist. So this is that area that I mentioned. It looks like you might be going into a shared line right at this point here. You can see the left side of the pipe. It looks like something else feeds into this area. With this size of a house, it could be that you have a sewer line that goes out laterally from two different spots, or maybe a line that runs out to a future outbuilding or shop, and so something to confirm with the builder. The other thing is you have a fair amount of standing water through this area. That's an indication that you have poor grade. You always want to have proper grade to where everything is draining out on its own with gravity, not sitting there in the line where waste could collect and build up and create a blockage which could lead to a backup. It's okay, I was running a little bit of running water, so it's okay if we saw some moving water going under my camera head, but not water like this where it's just sitting there in the line. In the line, looks like wet wipes or some sort of wipes that shouldn't have been put down the line. That's not toilet paper, or else it'd be breaking down a lot more than that at this point. Hopefully those continue on their way out, but with the flat area of the line, it's possible to get stuck. It's not a good sign when you already have waste stuck in the line on new construction. Sometimes I'll see a house that's 20 years old, never had a backup, and I'll find a little standing waste, and it's safer to assume that it might not cause an issue because they have 20 years of history behind it. With a new build, it's much less common to find waste just standing in the line. Another flat spot. Looks like we came out of it. Still about 5 feet or so. Oh, we're still going through some standing water, so. Yeah, so if we say we come out of it there, that's about 9 feet. Recap, this line had a couple of spots that were flat. The other thing I'll mention about that is the only way to fix bad grade is to dig it up and re-slope it. No amount of cleaning will fix the grade of a line. you could clean it out, and that'll help prevent a blockage. But it makes it easier for oil to collect there and buildup to collect, or waste to just settle there and create a blockage, which can lead to a backup. There's already some waste stuck in the line, so I'd consider having that cleaned out, but the bigger concern is the areas where it's flat. I'm going to end this recording now.